future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Oh, hey ho!
Hey.
It's the Pandora Boxx show.
Hello, everybody.
Starring me, Pandora Boxx,
Cleverly named.
and my co-host Samantha.
I'll take it. There wasn't like a pleasant adjective in front of my name, but there wasn't.
I don't know, maybe later on the show.
Oh, I'll
We'll
work
see.
for it. Oh, I'll work for it. I love the way you were posing for the camera for our tens of watchers on YouTube.
You're welcome.
I feel like our favorite thing to do on this show is sight gags. Sight gags on a radio show. We're real good at that, you guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know.
Whatever.
Whatever. Face for
No,
radio.
you watch it. We are also live on ubnradio.com.
Hello,
And you can watch it on there.
ubnradio.com.
And we have several thousand viewers that watch.
Then thank you
Right
guys
away.
for watching.
Thank you. We've made it a year.
Well, I know. Oh my gosh. I think
I
this
put
is
up with you for a year.
this is one of my longest relationships
Oh my god.
with a man.
Holy shit.
I know. Does it hurt you too? It hurts me. Hurts me a little. A
Yeah.
little on my no-no spot.
Well, you're fired.
Oh.
So
Okay, Donald. I'm gonna run for president and throw a fit
no,
now.
I'm like so sad that you're fired is just like his attack.
I
attack.
know.
I'm like, it's like when Paris Hilton tried to
That's
copyright
hot.
That's hot.
Could you? She didn't. She failed, right? She couldn't do that. Those are two words
I don't
that many
remember
people
because
use.
everybody lost interest after a while, so I don't know.
I know. She really did go away. Like she just ran out of cocaine and scandals, I guess. Like goodbye.
It's fine.
That I loved that. What was it? The scary movie that she was in, the Wax one, House of Wax.
Yes.
Oh, everyone's like rooting for the killer to get her first. That was
Don't
fun.
spoiler.
Oh,
That movie
sorry.
came out
oh,
10
like
years
you
ago.
didn't know. Oh, I could spoil many movies.
Spoil.
I shouldn't tell you the end of Twilight either, should I?
Well, you spoiled Titanic for me, and I'm never gonna forgive you for it. I was like, what?
Well,
She threw it in the ocean.
see, I know. I was just gonna say, dumbass. She threw it in
Fudge.
the ocean. Man, Jack should have let go long before that.
Ew.
What?
There was room in that fucking door for him.
Oh, I know, right? But dramatics wouldn't allow it. Oh,
Well,
Leo.
they weren't real people anyway, so it's
I know.
fine.
I know. Right. We're very topical. We're very current. everybody.
Very. We're talking about Titanic and Paris Hilton on the show today. Well, I do have to. Speaking of shows, I do have an up and coming show.
Ooh.
At the Fringe Festival in Rochester, New York. So I have to give a little plug out for that. It's going to be September 23rd and 24th. I'm doing my one-woman show
I love it.
called The Worst Show Ever! Exclamation point. And it's exciting because I'm going to be doing it it's called the Spiegel Tent, and it's it's like
That's a cool
theater
name.
in the round, and it's like historic, and it's
Oh,
beautiful,
fun.
and which will be a great it's like a great, what's the word, like opposite, but I was thinking of a fancier word than opposite. It'll be a great redemption. I mean,
Okay.
that's what.
Okay.
From my last time I did my one-woman show
I don't know if
called Lick
redemption
This
is
Box.
opposite, but yeah.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, I was looking. No, it wasn't opposite. It was looking for a different word because that was a shit show, and not because of me, but because of the nightclub that shall remain nameless. Booked my show and wanted to do it in their lounge, which they were setting up a stage for. Which, when I got there, they didn't have the stage set up.
What?
They didn't have any lights, and the owner asked me, "Do you have somebody running your sound for you?"
Oh, my God. Isn't that the basic agreement with a venue that you're performing at to have a stage and like a sound system?
Well, yeah, and I'm like, so since there's no lights in there, I'm going to stand by the
Wow.
DJ booth. And, for a comedy show, they might need to see my face.
Oh my God.
You know.
Well, that's the comedy. That's the funniest part.
Set myself
What
up,
you
but
said?
that's fine.
Yeah, okay. I would have been a bad person.
Well, I mean,
not
no,
to
you
take
can. I
that
mean, you
joke.
can clearly hear, but a show like that is set up for somebody to see you and
Right.
watch you, and
Right.
and it disaster,
Oh, I'm sorry.
horrible. And my friends from high school were there, my mom and sister
You're
were
like,
there.
wow, she's really made it.
And I was really mad too, but
Yeah.
thankfully I saw one of my friends before I went on, and I kind of gave her
Yeah.
the brief lowdown, and. For me, it's very hard if I'm in one place to get out of that place.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a club that I had worked at before.
Right.
And that they knew I was coming. And then it just was all this bullshit. And then they had another room with all this that they could have just moved it to instead.
Why wouldn't they do that?
Because the
then?
room was bigger, and they were afraid that it would look like it was not as busy because it's a smaller event. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
it's still a better setup.
Right? It has a stage and it has lights.
So there's my bitch about that.
Oh my
but
God.
so I'm excited, and I haven't been to Rochester in a long time, so it'll be great to be home and do my new show there, and in a beautiful venue and a great festival, the Fringe
How
Festival.
exciting. Sounds great.
So go to rochesterfringe.com and get tickets
.com.
for my worst show ever. I figured, hey, I have nothing to live up to. Like either you're
There
gonna
you
go,
You can't.
like calling it the worst show ever. Either you're like, okay, it really was, or
That was just correct advertising.
hey, it was better than what I
Right.
thought. So
Right.
it's a win-win.
It's you can't lose on that. I think what was it a couple weeks ago we were talking about like horror stories of having to do shows. Oh, was it when Tony was here, Tony Tripoli? And I was
Yes,
talking about
that was like
yeah, like the one I did this event, I produced a show and I show up and they're like microphone. What? I'm like, are you kidding me? It's stand up. There's a one man show. You need one thing for people to hear you. Well, two things:
Yeah.
hear you and see you. That's it.
Well, that's why there's contracts, and that's
Yeah.
why they're lengthy, and
Right.
and I think that we've talked about this in the show before, but that's why there's a big band that was the one that started with like the crazy green M&M story and all that kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
because they had done a gig somewhere. And none of the equipment that they had requested was it was not set up properly.
Right.
All this was wrong. So they started to put crazy things in between it,
Just
so they
to
would know if
see.
when they got there, if they'd actually read the contract.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's
that's
smart.
brilliant.
That's actually pretty smart.
I mean, there's some people that they're crazy because they have these, like Mariah Carey has a
Oh,
crazy,
God.
a crazy
Or, like,
rider.
Someone
And,
was
like,
saying like Jennifer Lopez needs like the entire room to be white and like white roses,
I
white
thought it-
this, and blah blah blah.
yeah, I thought it was Mariah.
Or
but
maybe it was
maybe
Mariah. I
it's-
don't know.
Maybe it's
Tomato,
J-Lo.
tomato.
I
They're
don't
both
know.
incredibly talented. Everybody, don't freak out.
They said that about Jujubee when we first started. That Jujubee required the room to be painted white. and all this
Really?
kinda-
That's
yeah, and I
hilarious.
kind of like, and I remember telling her that, and she was like, "What?"
What?
She's like, "Girl, just give me the bottle and
Oh my
prop me
God.
up."
Did you see the picture, speaking of Jujubee, from I think it was Sacramento Pride or a big event in Sacramento this weekend? It was Mayhem Miller, Delta Work, and Jujubee. They looked stunning. They all
did.
looked
It was
so
a
beautiful.
Really great filter on that.
No, they
I
looked
know they're
amazing.
beautiful. They're pretty.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, we cool. We cool with them.
But I do have something to sit and bitch about.
You?
I mime it in case you're just listening on like iTunes or Stitcher or Spreaker or iHeartRadio. There's lots of places.
There's
you can hear
lots of
us.
places. We kind of whore ourselves out in that way.
I just want to bitch about fish oil burps.
What? Oh, like when this salmon comes
Because
up.
I've been taking like some fish oil supplements,
What?
and sometimes I'm like, and I'm like,
oh,
they're so gross.
Oh man, I can like feel it in the back of my throat just hearing you talk about it. That
And-
is so.
and I need to like get a different kind, but I don't want to like
I'm
put them to waste.
I'm
like,
shocked you would ever put fish in your mouth, pill form or not.
"Wah,
Wah, wah. No, don't do it, Jarvis. We have a sound
Do it.
effect for it. It's too late. The moment
No.
is past.
It's never too late.
Okay, you
It's
know
never
what?
too late.
I am bringing in a bottle of fish oil next week, and I'm gonna rub it all over the table and put it in your Starbucks
Ew.
refresher. And yep, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna send you pictures of salmon, of different types of fish, tilapia.
I like
all
fish.
day.
Tilapia is a cheap fish too. So
Well-
when people are like, "I'm serving tilapia," I'm like,
No, and we know who served tilapia. You're all thinking it. I love her, but come on, tilapia.
I don't know who we're thinking.
Gia.
Oh.
What did she do? She's like, I'm serving tilapia.
I don't know. I didn't understand a word she said in that show.
Gia, we love you, girl, but
she
tilapia.
was feeling her oats and everything.
That's
I'm
a
like,
bottom feeder.
feeling your are you a horse? Are you a horse? Are you feeling your oats in your oat bag? Like, are you a horse?
Right, but that caught on though. People like to say
it did because it was so dumb.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it's dumb.
I did not like her on the show whatsoever.
No,
but
yeah.
I liked her in person. I like her in person.
She's cool in person. Yeah.
Yeah, and when I had to do my recap show, I was not shy about not liking her, and but that's the thing. It's like I'm doing a job, and I have to go by what the show is.
Yeah,
I can't go.
right.
Well, I hate her, but maybe she's a nice person,
Right.
and I mean, maybe I should say that, but I say it now.
Yeah.
Here.
It
doesn't matter. It was like season so long ago.
Yeah, I mean, I learned pretty right off the bat that like a lot of the girls that I assumed I was gonna love so much from seeing them on the show, I never really hit it off with them in person. But then some of the girls, and I'm like, oh God, you are not my favorite. Fucking love them.
Well,
it's it is television. I mean,
that doesn't always go that way.
doesn't
Some people are
always,
exactly like you see them on TV.
Yeah, true.
Maybe worse, Tyra Sanchez. And some people that are like big, huge, like favorites are turds. So you just never know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have a man crush too.
Man crush.
You're on a roll today.
But it's B. Arthur.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna allow it. Dun dun. I will allow it.
I know, and I'm a huge B. Arthur fan, and always will be. And I saw her one woman show on Broadway, amazing. And I'm so glad that we got to go and see it. Darian and I went.
Oh, how fun.
An amazing, but amazing person. Not only an amazing entertainer, but there's a New York City homeless shelter. Is going to be able to house all these youth, and she's part of the reason that it's come to fruition because she left $300,000 in her will to this foundation, and she also helped them do a fundraiser, and she was really like she's always been a huge. Always was, an LGBT supporter, and so it's amazing that this shelter is happening, or it is happened, and. What's crazy is like 40% of the youth that's homeless is LGBT because they've been kicked out of their homes, and it's sad. And Cyndi Lauper is another one that's a big.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She had a shelter built, and it's great. It's great that these people are supportive, and even in death, is still touching people's lives.
I love B. Arthur. She's so brilliant.
And comedy legend.
Absolutely.
Timing, amazing, like everything.
Somebody last week with the whole Gene Wilder thing thought it would be funny on Facebook to post, oh, that was sad. And it was so sad to hear the loss of Betty White, too. We were like, what? And then it wound up being a joke. I was like, you do not joke about Betty White.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
It was Ozma, you bitch.
It was Ozma. It was totally Ozma.
I'm calling her out. She's got a bitchy-ass Facebook profile.
I know.
And I actually
I love Ozma. She's
reading
hilarious.
it.
But, girl, you do not fuck with Betty.
I checked, but I
Okay.
thought she was lying. But I did go and check. I'm like,
Yeah.
I actually had to stop liking her things because she's the only one that shows up in my feed now and
no.
Facebook. Because if you like, the more you like somebody, the more it
exactly.
shows up. And I was like, it was just Ozma and Delta. And I'm like, okay, now I love your pissy, like angry
Yeah.
humor, but I need some positivity. I gotta find like a puppy post or something.
Right. Well, I'm real positive. Oh, I have something. Do I have time to sit and bitch about something too, actually?
Oh my God, if you're quick.
Oh, typical man, if you're quick. Oh my God. I had a guy on Facebook. It reminded me of like negativity on Facebook. This guy posted.
I'm getting bored.
Oh my God. Speaking of negativity and guys on Facebook. No, I had a guy comment on a picture that I posted of me and a bunch of female comics from a show. And it was such a great picture. We had such a good night. And this fucking idiot posted, he was like, hey, which one of these girls is the biggest hoe when they're drunk? Can you introduce me? Ha 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 ha. And he posted it like repeatedly. I tried ignoring it. And then finally I was like, you know what? So I had to be like, hey, well, first of all, don't be disrespectful. Second of all, I see why you need help meeting women, clearly. Third of all, hey, everybody, this is our new misguided friend Kyle. Feel free to post away, ladies. And people just, and men went in on him too, which I was like, you go, everybody. Don't do that.
No,
People.
I mean, if you do get a group of anybody together, one of them is the hoe. I mean, that's just true. But you don't say that
No.
to strangers.
No, like
and-
if it was an inside joke amongst friends.
No, and it's not even
you know.
funny the way he said it.
No, the way he
and-
did it was just like rapey. You know, like you're disgusting. You're talking about getting a woman intoxicated so you can take advantage of her. That's not funny. There's not a joke in that.
No.
Period.
Now, if I get drunk and sleep with myself, that's funny.
Totally. Totes.
I mean, that happens all the time.
totes.
I wake up, I'm like, I think I had fun. Who was I with? Oh, I don't know. Who's that guy? Why is my butt bleeding?
Oh no! Could we bring on our guest now?
Well, we've got some great guests on the show today. Back again because she just stays in the building until we need her.
She has nowhere to go.
Can't get rid of her. Mariah Balenciaga.
Blah, blah.
From RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know, season whatever.
And Cops and To Catch a Predator.
And for the first time, Tamer Kattan. Did I say it right?
Tamer Kattan.
Tamer Kattan. I
Yeah.
didn't say it right.
One of my favorite
Tamer
comics. So
Kattan.
happy to have him.
Tamer Kattan.
And
Tamer
our
Kattan.
third straight boy on the show. Woo!
Ew.
Yeah,
All right,
let me
get-
have one.
Let me get my emergency lip gloss if I'm going to have some straight guys
Tamer,
on the show.
run.
All right, so we're gonna play a song that you can get on iTunes. I keep plugging it away, but yeah, you can buy it and watch it on YouTube, and yeah,
Plug
yeah.
away, babe.
Yeah, baby, it's Pandora Boxx with different.
That
Yeah.
is weird.
I dress like a chick, and I don't give a shit. She looks real butch, and she likes it so shush. Different, different. I'm different. You're different. We're different. Different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way? So different, but yeah, come what may. I'm different, that's the way I'll stay. We're so different, that's what people say. But different in what kind of way? We're so different, but yeah, come what may. I'm different, that's the way I'll stay. That boy is a geek, and he likes being offbeat. Her size is large, and bitch, she's in charge. Different, different. I'm different. You're different. We're different. Different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way? So different, but yeah, come what may. I'm different, that's the way I'll stay. We're so different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way? We're so different, but yeah, come what may. I'm different, that's the way I'll stay. You won't break me. 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 Different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way? So different, but yeah, come what may. I'm different, that's the way I'll stay. We're so different, that's what people say. But I'm different in what kind of way? We're so different, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, yay, we're back. Buy my song. Go to iTunes. I make like 60 cents off of each time somebody buys it or something like that.
Really? I thought it was like 6 cents. Good
So
job.
if like 4 people buy it, I can almost do a load of laundry. So.
Ooh.
Hey, welcome back.
Yay.
And welcome to the show, Tamer Kattan.
Thanks.
I said it right.
You said it perfect.
Well, you were saying in the break that it's like Tamer, like hammer. I'm like, okay.
Exactly,
now I
yeah.
got
That's
it.
kind of hot. Tamer, like hammer.
You like that?
Yeah,
Good.
I kind of
Good.
like that a
Good.
little bit. Hi, hi, hot straight comic. Hi.
Hi, Samantha. How
Tamer
are you?
is one of my favorite comics, and I'm so happy that you're
thanks.
here. You're so funny and
Thank
so
you.
smart.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
And the only the third straight guy on
Yeah.
the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for being tricked into coming on
I
here. Into a drag queen, really gay podcast.
Well, I don't live in the country of gay, but I've visited many times. I have several visas in my passport.
That's
I
a
love
great
it.
way to put it.
I love it.
And give it up for Mariah Balenciaga. How are you, Mariah?
Hey, Mariah, girl, you've never looked better. Wow. Mariah, have you lost weight? Like your entire body mass?
God, I mean,
Huh.
She reminds me of my dad right now. Where is he?
Oh, shit. Where in the world is
Mariah's
dad and Mariah?
Yeah, well, I know Mariah's taking a poop, and when she's done,
Mariah, I think she's still at the police station. Maybe
She'll-
she hasn't been released yet.
join us.
She's gonna make a grand
we
entrance.
did talk about should we text a reminder? Oh no, she's been good. She's been on the show before. She'll be here. We don't have to worry.
Gave the girl too much credit.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well. So you guys do shows together, I guess.
done
We
shows
do,
together,
yeah.
Yeah.
Tamer is a regular on my Ruthless People show at Mickey's.
Oh, I did that show
Yeah.
once.
You're
It's
doing
fun.
it September
That was-
12th. You're
was-
coming back.
God, all right. So, well, no, the time I get really nervous, like doing anything that I have to speak to a crowd, and
Yeah.
certainly nervous to do that because I was like, it's Mickey, so it's already a tough crowd to do a drag show at because they're very
Particular?
judgmental, and so I was already nervous about that, and then I was waiting to go on, and I was like, and I don't know why I always forget it, but at Mickey's they make the drinks really, really strong.
Don't
And so
say
it-
that, then they'll make them weaker.
No, they don't. Just for
No,
me.
I mean-
oh no, not for me.
It's
Never mind. I put a
special
flask
for
in there.
you.
I know, right?
In this
No,
economy,
I
they,
know,
might have-
right?
they pour like it's a recession.
Yes, I may have just ruined it. Now all the drinks are going
I
to
know.
be like.
Way to go, Pandora. Ruin
Anyway, well,
everybody's
that's what I
fun.
blame it on. It probably isn't. It's probably just because I'm a drunk. But
Well,
I did get really drunk at that show and tried to go on there and do comedy, and I think it was all right.
it was good. You know, you
Okay.
did great. You were, and I think like you stole someone's purse, like walked away with some woman's purse in the
Oh,
audience.
I've been. I
That's
don't
pretty
know.
funny.
I've been into it.
It's pretty
Stealing
funny. It
purse.
was.
Oh no, that was the curtain call, the last show I did. I was
Oh,
talking
you
about
stole-
your
yeah.
show. That show I wasn't really that drunk.
Oh, okay.
No, your comedy show. I was like, it wasn't as bad as the one time we did Mikey and Teddy's comedy.
Oh my
I
God.
love those.
Well,
guys.
I
Yeah,
did
aren't
it.
they the best?
Wait, did you do
Yeah.
it too, or were you just
Yeah,
there?
no, we both went up that
And
night.
it's a great show, but this night
At
happened
Fubar,
to be,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Fubar.
Yeah, it's great.
This night happened to be very, very slow.
Oh yeah, there were like
that was
three
like
people there.
that was being generous because it was just maybe the comics and
and like the bartender.
Sure.
so I'm
That
like, I'm
happens
gonna have a
sometimes.
drink. I'm gonna have another, and I went last, and I'm like,
It's so cute that you guys still have feelings.
I know.
That matters.
I've been trying to get rid of those for weight loss purposes for years.
I don't even know
No.
what hugs feel like anymore. Like I don't feel anything anymore. Comedy
Aw.
wore me out. It's like a big
Wow.
callus outside my
Was
heart.
it comedy or your dad? I don't
But the combination of the two, one made the other, right?
yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah, it's like,
Have you ever met a comic who's like, I've loved my childhood?
and they were garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
They were terrible comedians.
Exactly. I'm like, wait.
I think that's
wait.
true. I'm nodding my head, and I'm like, wait. Sometimes people are
probably.
just listening. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes,
You
I
know
agree.
why? There's a difference
Mm-hmm.
between people that want to be funny and people that need to be funny.
That's a great point,
know?
actually, when you put
It's
it
a
like
lot
that.
different, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then too, like, you read audiences. You learn to read audiences from how you learn to read, your dad's drunkenness when he came
Uh-huh.
home. Like,
Yep.
is today the day to read my book report to him? He looks angry. Maybe I'll wait till Sunday.
Right? That's actually a really good point.
I'm just gonna go in my room and listen to Madonna
Yeah.
yeah.
very loudly and pretend I'm a virgin.
You know
my-
Oh wait, I was
Oh,
a
yeah.
virgin at that time, so it wasn't even like.
You know what my favorite thing my dad did was he came home and I had a poster of James Brown on my wall, and he goes, "That guy's gay," and he rips it down. And I was like, what the hell? And then I went through his records and I found the Village People record. And
Oh
I
my
pulled out
God.
this long poster and I go, Dad, can I put this up? And he goes, yeah, those are men. And I'm like, thanks, Dad.
Oh my God, that's
Oh my God.
brilliant.
So did he want you to be like the fireman or the sailor?
You know, I did start lifting weights heavy. I was just staring at the Indian guy in the construction, all those guys. I'm like, I got to get in better shape. So at a very young age, I was
there you
inspired.
My favorite part
my
about the
God.
Village People is that their songs are played at every hetero wedding
Yeah.
there is,
Yeah.
even if they don't like gay people, it's
Yeah.
still played there. And they're like
Yeah.
dancing around to Macho Man. And I'm like, and YMCA, I'm like, it's like YMCA is like a notorious like gay hookup place, right? All right, that's where they're staying. They're gonna get some dick.
Right.
That's what's happening in the song, guys.
Hello. People don't think about lyrics. People really don't think about lyrics. Like I was listening to a song the other day. Remember Natalie Imbruglia's Torn? She's like, I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. I'm like, is she singing a 90s hit song or
You just
reporting a
went-
crime?
You just went to the gay B-side. I don't even know who that is. Like,
Natalie Imbruglia?
Danny Bruglia. Like,
Really?
I mean, I know of her vaguely.
She was like this really beautiful Australian actress who turned into a singer and had her one hit song. Well, maybe she had two. I don't know what the other one was. One. Okay. Well,
I'm
maybe.
wearing a Descendants t-shirt, so it's like, you're making me stretch.
I'm pushing. I'm pushing to
Yeah,
for more.
I think that's a chick song.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
I'll
it
still
is.
listen
And a homo song. And a drag queen song.
I've never seen a queen do Natalie Imbriglia's Torn. I've never seen a queen do that song.
I've seen it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
no.
Well, that song came out in like
90
90 something. That's why
something.
no one's
Yeah.
doing it now.
Yeah. So by then you were like what, 40, 50? You should have known it by then.
And the show's over, and we're good.
I'm like, I think I've been fired 3 times in the past 2 shows.
Just in this show.
Yeah, I know.
alone.
It's
Them's
true.
fighting words.
That's true. That's what we do. You know, it's funny. Well,
no, I want you to stop, but
no. Oh my God! Do not make me out to
You're
be the bad.
hurting my heart
Oh,
and-
okay, victim.
You guys are like Israel and Palestine over there. We make better hummus. No, we do. I kill you.
Hummus. No, it was funny. Mariah was at my house a couple days
she
ago.
still there? Is that
she's
where she
still there?
is?
No, apparently she's still there. And we were just ripping into each other, and it's fun for us. My other roommate walks by, like, oh, "Is this how you talk to each other?" I said, "Yeah." If she's ever nice to me, I'm like, "Why are you mad?
Yeah.
Like, what I do? What? How are you offended?"
Yeah.
I don't like
I'm much better at dishing it out than taking it.
that. Yeah.
I'm kind of like, when somebody says something about me, I'm like, oh, why'd you say that? I'm very sensitive.
I'm delicate.
I'm just insecure. That's really what it is.
Well, we all are. We're fucking performers. We put ourselves on a stage and beg for validation from complete
Totally.
drunk strangers in bars.
Totally. We're emotional strippers.
Yeah. Oh.
It's so true. Like, we have the same childhoods as strippers. I'm willing to stand up on a stage in front of a bunch of people and show more than other people want to.
Right?
It's like I talking about your drunk dad is like showing nipples.
Right.
It's the same thing.
I think that I have the name of my next show, though.
Emotional stripper. I know. I was about to say someone needs to put out an album, and it has to be emotional stripper. That's rad.
Yeah, it's in my set. I talk about being that, but
Oh,
it's like,
but-
but it's it's a concept. Every great painter painted flowers. You could use that all day.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Oh my, that has to be your new album. Aren't you working on a new album?
it's coming out September 9th.
Yes.
It's called Brown Sheep
Oh, I can't wait.
because I'm brown.
I can't wait.
Me too. I'm excited.
That's really funny.
Awesome. That'll be up on iTunes.
On
and-
iTunes September 9th, and then it's going to be on
Fantastic.
a new app called Laughly that's going to stream on there
Oh,
too.
nice. Oh, very cool.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And last year, Tamer won the World Series of Comedy in Las Vegas, which is
Didn't even know
freaking
that-
awesome.
I didn't even know there was a World
There
Series.
is. It's a World
so-
Series, and it culminates in this big event in Vegas. And yeah, and I'll be there on Wednesday, which is cool.
Are you? I'm going to go too.
Are
I'm
you
going
really?
to the finals on Friday just to do a guest spot and
Oh,
hang out and-
fantastic. Oh, I'll come see you then.
Cool.
Sweet.
Awesome.
What time
Vegas.
what time are you?
I think he's going to give me a guest spot right before they announce the winner.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So I'll be there.
Yeah.
Cool.
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 I'm excited.
Yay,
I like
now,
Vegas.
Ooh, I've got myself a friend in Vegas. Huh?
Vegas makes me like, you know, when you go to the gym and you see people that are in better shape than you,
Yeah.
and it makes you work harder.
Yeah.
That's what Vegas does with my drinking. I get out there and I go, you weren't really sad. Look at these people.
Oh,
You need to be more honest and drink more.
Right?
Vegas, the city full of white ladies walking around barefoot.
Oh God. They're just
So true.
yeah,
they
like,
can't handle those 2-inch heels for
No.
more than 2
So
seconds.
true.
And I'm like, I was like, girl, I was there with Shangela, a drag queen, a comedian too. And we were there and we're walking around. And we were just ripping the girls apart. We're like, girl, you can't wear your heels. Like, buy a pair of flats. What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, you notice that there's no black girls walking around barefoot, right? It's just only the white girls. Because no black girl's going to walk around and not have that self-respect. Like, it's just the drunk white chicks.
Yeah, we're pretty bad. But I don't even try to wear. I've just given up trying to wear heels. I've accepted the fact that I can't do it for long periods of time. So I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to walk the strip in heels like an
in
asshole.
Vegas, they're trying to walk in those 6-inch stripper shoes.
Yeah,
too.
why?
And it's like a lot of them aren't really made to be walking in.
No.
And they can't walk. You can watch them stumble as they're walking out of the hotel and they're sober.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they walk around dirty, dirty Vegas in bare feet.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then go, somebody fuck me.
Without looking at my feet.
I know.
Hey, baby, I'm going to need you to wash those feet first.
Do you have a foot fetish? No, I'm just really grossed
I
out.
used to.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Now I'm into chicks with diabetes. I don't even want to see feet anymore.
Damn.
Oh, no. I don't even know where to go after
That's
feet talk. But we do a regular segment on the show called The Soapbox.
I know, it's so high tech.
Nice.
Mainly
cool?
so I can play sound effects.
Yeah, basically.
It's where we talk about things like we talk about gay things and pop culture and weird news stories.
And really dumb people in the news, basically.
Yeah,
Cool.
weird news. So this story is actually I enjoy it a lot because
I totally know what story you're talking
I
about.
know.
because the Catholic religion has not been too kind to the gay community, and so when anything's like this happened, especially this, because it didn't really hurt anybody, nobody got hurt doing it. Not like child molestation where there's.
Yeah.
I just brought the room down, but
Wow.
but there's a victim in it. There's no victims except the ones that aren't going to get any gay sex. But the Vatican is investigating. A Vatican investigation uncovers hundreds of priests using Grindr to hook up, and it is at the St. Patrick's College in Maynooth. They exposed this Grindr hookup thing that was happening with all these young priests, and I'm just thinking. Because you can't deny like people having sex.
No.
That's just a natural
It's a human thing
Yeah.
that people want to do.
Yeah. And even then, like, here's the other thing, like on another level, what's wrong with love? You know, like sex is fine. We could say sex with Grindr, but it's also love.
Yeah.
It's also love. And what's wrong? Like any religion that denounces it, it's just wrong, man. Like I'm a Middle Eastern guy, Muslim dad, Jewish mom. I'm not a big fan of like religions because no matter what side I pick, somebody I love was supposed to die. You know?
Yeah.
But if you look at what I love about it most is that reminds me of like, you know, when you see like a plant grow out of concrete.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
like when you try to pave over it and you see this flower like grow out of it and going, yeah, you can't stop nature.
And here, speaking of like a
Speaking
plant growing out of
plant
concrete,
growing- Hey, Mariah.
I
Hey,
mean,
girl.
it's just like.
Oh, she got real close to him real quick.
I mean, I know I see the concrete. I don't know if I see the plant or flower growing out of it yet. but-
I just see a brick.
It happens.
No, but it's true. Like if you look at Islam, right? Like look at the henna. It's on hands and feet, right?
Yeah.
What are the only parts of the human body that you can see when you're in a burqa? Hands and feet.
Right.
So there's like this necessity to show beauty.
Right.
And like the human nature wins over these stupid rules. And this is another example of a stupid rule. And these guys are like, no, love is more important than these ridiculous rules that aren't even natural.
Right. Right. Love, connection.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I don't support any religion that oppresses somebody else at all. Like any religion, whether it be women or gay people or people that aren't in the same religion. Like I just don't feel like any kind of God would be that vengeful and hateful and hurtful and why? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I also
But-
love the crap out of bacon. And I don't like religions that oppress bacon either.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, I'm an Arab and I will eat the crap out of some sausage.
You're gonna have bacon.
Should I
while
be careful
having
about
sex.
saying sausage at a gay podcast? Should I be careful about it?
I was about to say, I tear up some sausage too.
I was just like, I saw there was a twinkle in Mariah's eye
Right, did you see she
when you
lit
said
up?
sausage. She's like, I know I just woke up, but now I'm really
Actually,
awake.
that was glitter.
She's not kidding. It really
That's
was
awesome.
butter. But also it said, founded in 1795, the college was once the largest seminary in the world. and it's dropped down to about 60
Oh,
to
yeah.
60. There used to be 500 trainees, and now it's dropped down to about 60 in recent years. So I'm like, well, Grindr's just trying to help you guys. They're just trying to get your numbers back up. Like, you should be thankful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they're precious.
I know, right? Exactly.
Well, I think it's like they're denying something. So now it's like with the culture we live in and social media, it's like there's so much out there, and you can see the world from so many different viewpoints that it's like, well, why do I really want to go and devote my life to this and never have sex again or never you have to be really devoted, but then they still do it anyway. So it's like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a form of slavery if you think about it. Like
Yeah.
it's not it's a job, it's a career, but it's like, no, they're taking over your whole life. They're telling you who you can and can't love. They're telling
Right.
it's way too much control for any one group to have over a human being.
well,
Right.
and the Catholic religion is a money-making industry.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, people seem to forget that. I mean, they have a shit ton of money, and they just get more money and more money. And
Right. And how does being less sexual make you more spiritual? You know what I mean? Like, how
no
does that
clue.
make any sense?
I felt like I have seen God.
I
being
feel
penetrated
I know. That's
sometimes.
thank you. Exactly.
I feel divine and several times a day.
I bet your socks are real happy about that too, girl.
Oh my God.
The only time I hear the devil is in a dry spell. I'm the kindest, lovingest person when I'm having sex on the regular.
See?
So, well, I don't really follow any certain religion, but I do. But there is one. If it was a religion, I would follow her. If Dolly Parton decided I'm going to start a religion, I'm like, yes, I'm all about the Church of Dolly, because she's always positive and always has something sassy. But she's a really good girl. Well, she said I'm a little too bad to be really good, and I'm a little too good to be really bad. And Dolly Parton has a new album out called Pure and Simple, and a new tour, new world tour, and just celebrated her 50-year marriage anniversary to
That's
her
amazing.
husband, and she's 70, and I'm just like,
Crazy.
this is what I want to
I
do.
know.
This is my idol. It's like, oh, and then she has a new Christmas movie coming out because she's produced movies based on her life. A Coat of Many Colors was a huge success. So they're doing A Christmas of Many Colors, and she has a guest role in it, and she plays the town hoe, who she based herself off of.
I love it.
She's playing this hoe, and she's never said her name because she was on Jimmy Fallon. She goes, well, I've never said her name, but because I don't know if her family knew that she was a hoe.
That's fine.
That's
Oh,
so
a
cute.
parent knows her child.
And I love it. The interviewer asked her, how did your marriage last 50 years? She said,
Yes.
well, I was 47 of those years. I was gone. Like, that is
It's the
so...
worst advice. It was like
Yeah.
Marie Antoinette when she's like, "Let them eat cake." Like it was like the most that was the moment where I went, "Yeah, she's not one of us. She's royalty, man.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, she's
Right?
Queen Elizabeth,
Totally.
American
Just
Queen
the
Elizabeth."
not the virginal
Well,
Queen Elizabeth, like the born again.
I've been with my partner for 10 years, and
Wow.
when Drag Race kind of kicked off and I was gone a lot, I do think that's probably why we're still together, because I was gone so much that it's like, you're not around each other
It makes-
24 hours a day.
It makes
Right.
the heart grow fonder.
It does.
Well, I just don't think, I mean, everybody's different, but I don't think that a relationship,
Right.
you're supposed to be around somebody 24 hours a day doing
Yeah.
everything together.
No,
you have
not
to
at
have
all.
your
You have-
separate
yeah.
life. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just talking to one of my friends about that, and their husband now is gone 3 weeks of the month for their job.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
so,
a lot.
yeah, it was amazing. She was like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, he beats it up as soon as he gets back home." She's like, "Honey, by Sunday time comes, I'm rushing him off to the airport." He's like, "Oh, you seem like you don't want me to be around." She's like, "No, it's fine, but it's time for you to go." She's like, "I have the bed to myself. I have the house to myself. I'm
Sounds
good."
great.
Yeah.
Well, Ian has said that to me before. He's like, "Aren't you? Do you
you
have
have to go
travel?" Sometimes I get a little grumpy and grouchy. I think any entertainer can. I mean, you're
what?
well, when you're entertaining, you're out there, and sometimes when you're home, you're just like, "Oh, all right,
Yeah.
I can't." Like, I'm not one that has no off button like some
Yeah.
people that
You
I
want
know.
to stare at the wall and not speak or engage with anybody.
That's my favorite thing than when you do it, Mariah. I particularly like you so much more when you stare at walls and
But
don't
then you
speak.
come and put your finger in my nose, and then it's all ruined. Then it's ruined.
It's
Well,
pronounced butthole.
Tamer the Hammer for the win.
Got it. I was trying to keep it PG for the show.
Why would you do that?
I just woke up. It was.
Oh, that's true.
It was Sunday morning somewhere at some time.
I know.
Oh my God.
Your singers aren't fully developed yet. Got it. This is awfully early for you,
Girl.
Yeah. This is.
I actually. Oh, don't scream at me. I actually woke up at 3:10.
Oh.
No, you did
I
not
did.
for a
And
3 o'clock show.
I still had my face on,
Girl.
and I had to hop in the shower. I
From
was like,
last night, you had
yes.
your full face
Yeah,
on.
I
You
was
should have
like,
just
oh
come
my
with your
God.
full face.
No.
I would have lived.
Well, now everyone knows this is not a live show.
Well,
That's all right. Well, this one isn't.
that's because you're going to be traveling because you're
I
amazing.
am. So yeah, sometimes
there you
occasionally
go.
we have
She
to
needs a
pre-record.
break.
We have to
Occasionally.
pre-record. But
Yeah.
Ian needs a break.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah. Ian wanted you to get the hell out of the house.
He needs me to pay the bills.
I'm
So
gonna-
get out.
I'm gonna get on this phone call and find her some gigs.
I know, right? Baby, you've been so helpful. No, just sick of you.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
laugh
God.
because it's
I
true.
don't. Yes, I'm laughing. I lost my train of thought, and I'm good. But I did come across this funny article, and I kind of wish that. Well, I'll just say. There's a dog named Duke that is now his third term as mayor in the northwestern Minnesota town of Cormorant. And
Can he run for office so I can vote for someone I like?
I know.
I'm just
I
like,
know.
that's what I
Good
was kind of
point.
like. Maybe he should run for president.
Yeah.
I want to know what his executive powers are.
The dog. I know.
Butt smelling is totally legal. Pee wherever you feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, I'm sure the women love
Yeah.
that town.
Yeah, one of the residents said, I don't know who would run against him because he's done such great things for the community. And I'm like what? Does this dog like pick up his own shit when he goes for a walk?
Fertilized all their lawns.
Yeah, exactly.
And I kind of kept doing a little more research, and I'm like, no, it's really not, not a joke.
It's really real.
I mean, it's like an honorable title, and it's a really, really small village. So I'm like, I don't know if there is much to do. But when she's
Right.
like, he's done so much for it, I'm like,
That's a weird town.
I know.
yeah,
That's a weird
I was
town.
like, are we all a little crazy?
Yeah.
I'm like, is pot legal there? I don't know.
You think?
It's weird when there's a whole group of crazies at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Like I've seen like a lady that's like, I'm gonna
yeah,
marry
it's
my
called
cat.
It's called
you know?
Drag Race.
All Stars too.
Yep.
It's crazy when it's all under one zip code though. That's bananas.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
weird.
I wonder how many people live there.
Well,
though.
I do feel sorry because in 2014, Richard Sherbrooke ran against him and, lost.
Oh, my ego would be shot.
That's hilarious.
He was the owner of a local store and he lost, and yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if there's like one grumpy, serious dude that lived there and he's like, I am sick of this dog.
All right.
Dog
Eastwood.
is ruining our town.
He's just sitting there with his rifle. Get off my lawn.
with his spittoon.
The mayor is not supposed to chase frisbees.
Exactly. Oh, exactly. Well,
The
you
mayor
know,
ate my shoe.
I know. And my homework.
Really, really happy. this
Mary,
time.
my homework.
The mayor raped my dog.
Oh.
That's what dogs do, man.
Well, yeah.
That would be one mayor that again would get away with it.
Well,
Might-
say, well, Trump isn't much different.
He's less like all the other mayors then.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of, didn't you just do in Chicago an anti-Trump show? The
I
whole
did.
show was all just comics
Yeah.
ripping Trump.
Oh, I wish I could have
That's
been.
Or
so
basically,
awesome.
I just did my set.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
I mean, the comedy just kind of writes
Writes-
itself.
yeah.
I mean, you just have to repeat some things that he said, and you're like,
Yeah.
how do people
It's really
not
good stuff. I'm
realize
going to
that?
do good stuff, and it's going to be 58%, and I guarantee you that. And a wall.
Did you-
A great big wall.
And a
And
wall.
everybody starts clapping.
I
I'm
know.
like,
What?
the fuck
That's
is
so crazy.
happening?
Yeah.
He did an
No.
interview with Anderson Cooper, and Anderson Cooper kept asking him questions, and he kept just repeating the same things.
That
Like
was
it's
so
like a little
painful.
button goes off,
Yeah.
and he was like, well, "We're going to have a wall, and it's going to
Totally.
have this, and it's going to have security, so you can't tunnel under it. And it's going to be the high tech wall, and it's going to be this, and Mexico is going to pay for it."
It's
And
not
I'm
going to be
like,
this wall, not because there's a lot of walls that are just this high. It's going to be a great big wall. I
Whoa,
was
yeah.
like, he
Did
really did that.
Did you guys hear what
Yeah.
Mexico did? Because it's not going to work now. Mexico made a giant Kool-Aid man. None of it's going to work, man.
"Oh my god!"
All that money out the window.
He's like a racist Teddy Ruxpin, man.
Yeah.
You pull the string, and it's the same racist stuff over and over. And over.
Oh my God, Teddy Ruxpin.
Can I return this racist Teddy Ruxpin to KB Toy Store, please?
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
But,
Somebody needs to get a Teddy Ruxpin right now.
Right now.
Put a
And
tape
put
of Trump in
Trump
there.
Yes, that was amazing.
That's a great idea.
but at least
amazing.
women,
Do
at
it.
least women would want to touch that one.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going on eBay right now.
I
Hold
know.
on.
Oh my God.
At least Teddy Ruxpin has a penis.
I know. And a
Oh,
decent
God.
haircut.
Did you see those? Did you see those statues that they put up? Like
Yeah.
across the
That
was so
country?
brilliant.
Okay,
Oh,
one,
man.
it's brilliant, and two, it's scary because I really think that's what he
That
looks
really
like.
looks
Yeah, me too.
Like,
When they
blue
were throwing it
veiny.
into the van as they took one, or the back of the
Oh.
truck,
Butt.
and the butt was hanging
I
out.
know.
I'm like, oh.
His ass is like inverted.
It is.
Like,
It's kind of like those concave.
Oh,
where
yeah,
it
it's
connects to
like
the
concave.
bottom flap of your thigh.
Exactly. Oh.
You know why he's built like that? It's because his dad's German and his mom is cake batter.
Oh.
That kind
Oh,
of
it's
cake
so
batter, that cake batter with the sprinkles where the blue streaks through. It was so gross. And then people were
Totally.
doing close-ups of it, and it looked like an enlarged clitoris.
I'm like, why are there nipples on this cake? I'm like, oh, it's his torso. Disgusting.
Oh God, it's gross.
And you know those
Ugh.
people that were like, "Oh, stop body shaming. Shame the man, not his body." I'm like, if
No,
it was
you
a
can-
statue, you can do both.
Yeah, exactly.
totally
I
do
think.
And it's
both
not
is-
really. They didn't like ask him to pose nude for it. Like
Right.
they just
No.
made it.
Come on.
I
Some
just,
people
I
just-
kind of got a tickle out of the button penis. I'm like, it's just a little,
Stewie
little
button.
button.
Little Stewie Griffin.
Because I
button.
think that's
It's Stewie
100%
Griffin button.
accurate.
Oh my gosh.
I bet his inside looks
Although-
just like his outside.
Uh-huh.
His hands are a
Nasty.
little too big in the statue. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
They're a little,
They were. Did you see how they had that creep death pink on them?
ugh.
You know, like those people who over chew their nails and it looks like little frog fingers.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he thinks he's got a big penis, is because he's got tiny hands.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Like when Shaquille O'Neal holds a regular hamburger, he's like, oh, that looks like a slider. Those sliders? I'm like, no, that's a double-double, man.
this happy hour?
This is just in Shaquille's hands.
I just was thinking about his hands. I'm like, oh my god, his hands probably could cover my whole head.
Yeah.
That's why when
Yeah.
I send dick pics, I use a G.I. Joe doll. I put a hand on my penis, like this little G.I. Joe hand. Like, oh my God, it's 14 feet long.
So you can imagine those people who do like the little miniature preparations for the meals on Facebook. You know how they post that?
Oh,
and
yeah.
It goes viral. Imagine how their ego is. They're just like, yeah, I'm eating a big old piece of sausage.
Back to the sausage.
Can we
and
name
we are
this
full
episode
circle.
Sausages?
Yes.
God. Well, speaking of food, we always do one topic that makes you go. And
Oh, that one's
Isn't
getting
that cool?
better.
I know.
This-
We harmonized on it.
I like
this
that.
week, just recently, KFC released a sunscreen that promises to
God.
make you smell like extra crispy chicken. Yeah, that's happened. It's a real product, and they gave out like 3,000 bottles of it, or I don't know what they're doing. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I don't want to smell like extra crispy chicken, but I don't really
No.
want to walk outside and be like,
Ooh.
Yeah.
smell like KFC.
Yeah. Like,
Sam already has a bad problem with middle-aged Midwestern men drooling over her. Last thing she needs is
Wait,
smell
wait.
chicken.
was that a compliment? I mean, a man is still drooling over me. So
Yeah.
you accidentally.
Gave you a compliment.
Oh
Fuck.
my God! We have this on
Still too
record. This is
early.
my new ringtone. This is everything.
It's not a live show. It can be edited out.
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh,
no.
we don't have that in the budget yet.
No.
We
we
pretend like it's
don't.
live because it is live.
It's funny because when you first said a man is drooling over me, I'm like, another Cosby victim.
Yeah.
but touche.
Wants to lick in that pudding cup.
Oh, JELL. No. Oh
Well,
man.
now he's sitting at home blind and alone.
Idiot.
Good.
Cataract.
Idiot. Yeah, it's like who in their right mind actually wants to smell like two-piece and a biscuit?
It doesn't make
Other
sense,
than
yeah.
Mystique Summers Madison. We'll give her that.
She's
we'll
like,
give her
at least
that.
my fingers.
Yeah. Oh. And by fingers, you mean butthole.
And
No.
which piece are you smelling like? Which piece?
Right.
You smell like a
Is it
thigh, a
leg?
breast?
Do they
Can
smell
you
differently?
pick between white meat and dark meat? Like,
Yeah, they do smell differently.
I don't want to be racist with my sunscreen.
How dare you? I know.
My drumstick brings all the buzz to the yard.
Yeah, it does.
Are they going to make one like potatoes and gravy too?
Ew.
Yeah, but if you look at the skin on the fried chicken, they should have Edward James Olmos be the spokesperson.
No, you know the guy that's what's the guy's name that was in the overly tanned old Hollywood actor.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
actually the new KFC
He's the
guy.
new guy. You're right.
Oh,
And
George
he's-
Hamilton?
George
That's
Hamilton
it.
is
He
the new
is?
KFC
I was
guy.
looking at it and I couldn't remember.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was him.
And
It's
he's
weird 'cause
extra crispy.
He was known for that before kids.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. I never even thought
Oh
of
my
that.
God, that's so
Wow.
funny. That's even funnier now because I didn't.
Yeah.
I looked at him. I'm like, did they
looks
replace him
yeah.
again?
That's
Yeah.
creepy.
It's-
I'm sure the
Which is-
Skin Cancer Association
Was it-
appreciates this ad campaign.
Wasn't
Completely.
Norm Macdonald doing it for a
Yeah.
while?
Yeah.
Which is so weird to me.
So bizarre.
Norm Macdonald selling fried chicken?
And,
But then they replaced.
Jim
replaced
Gaffigan,
him.
too.
Yeah.
Really?
Jim Gaffigan did too. And first it was Horatio Sands.
Are you kidding?
Here's the craziest part. When Horatio Sands did it, they said it was too jokey and it was insulting to the Colonel. And then they made it even more jokey. I think they just didn't like
God.
Horatio.
Yeah. That could have been it.
I would've been
didn't
so
realize
mad.
that was him.
That must be a lucrative contract.
Well,
guess.
it was the one guy, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, that's Norm Macdonald. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, there's just
like,
so many colonels now.
Wow,
They're like,
it's been a while
just
since
multiplying.
SNL, huh, Norm? It's been a minute.
Hey, commercials pay really well.
That's true.
I
would-
want one.
that-
I'm
yeah.
like, I'll be the Colonel Sanders.
Right.
I'll do
I'll-
the Depends
Call me
commercial.
Oh. Well, you do buy their products, so
I mean,
you would
hey,
know.
I know it works and it works well.
And you can be like, hey, it was more than a finger last night. So.
Okay.
Ah.
I
Wait,
gotta
why do you
keep-
buy their product? You
I
go on a lot
gotta
of road
keep
trips?
I gotta keep my sugar daddy from peeing on the sheets.
Oh my God. On that note,
Oh.
there's no way else to close the show like that. But thank you both for being on the show today, the Pandora Boxx Show.
Yay.
Tamer, like Hammer, where can we find you on
Oh.
the interwebs?
Hammer.
TamerKattan.com. So it's TamerKattan. And everything is like that. Like Twitter, Instagram is Tamer Kat, but everything else is Tamer Kattan.
love
Shows
it.
are on there and stuff. And if anybody listens to the podcast, they want to come to a show and they see a show on my site they want to go to, let me know. I'll get free tickets for anybody,
Yay.
Yeah, I love it.
including you. You go too.
You have nice hands.
Thank you.
Oh, my. Oh, there's a moment happening.
You're just saying that because I'm wearing Depends right now.
Well, you also said hammer, so I'm curious now.
Mariah, which street corner can we find you at tonight?
Sunset and Gower in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing my new fragrance,
Oh,
KFC.
God.
You can find me on Mug for Days. That's MUG number 4 DAYZ at Yahoo. Not at Yahoo.
You just kick girl.
Oh my God.
All right, we'll find her next.
know
Samantha
who it
Hale, my co-host. Where can we find you?
You can find me reminding people that Mariah just gave out her fucking email. Twitter and Instagram at the Samantha Hale.
You're allowed. You made it.
You did make it.
Oh,
You did make it.
All right, yeah,
Yahoo!
and I'm Pandora Boxx Show. I'm Pandora Boxx Show.
Yeah.
I am on the Pandora Boxx Show.
Yeah.
I am Pandora Boxx. You can find me at pandoraboxx.com. There's 2 X's in box because the extra X marks the spot with a finger.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yay.